Welcome to Nature's Newsroom. I'm Lucy Armand, head of the Nature for Climate Coalition, and we're joined by Dulma Clark from Vivo Barefoot. Welcome, Dulma. Please tell us who you are and what you do.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today. My name is Dulma Clark, and I'm head of Live Barefoot Fund at Vivo Barefoot. It's an in-house innovation hub, research and development hub. It's an internal fund for philanthropic activities. We do partnerships with impact organizations, and we also co-create projects that social enterprise type projects that expand on our mission, the company mission, which is all about reconnect people to nature through regenerative footwear and experiences.
Okay, so in simple terms, shoes and climate. What's the connection and what are you doing here at COP?
So we don't use the term shoes because shoes is what the industry is doing. We're doing the footwear, so we make footwear that's foot-shaped, and at the end of the day, right now the whole shoe industry has sold everybody a lie by making 22 billion pairs of shoes every year. And it's estimated that most of it all end up in landfill within the first year of production. They're all made in a very complicated, toxic supply chains, and they're also not very good for human health, because all the padded footwear with high heels and narrow-shaped form, it all literally physically deforms the feet, but also disconnects us from the ground, and that affects our natural way of moving. And from birth, human body has an amazing ability to move and connect to nature, to move naturally, and that also affects our brain development. So since Industrial Revolution, something really went wrong, and we're trying to resolve that problem with what we actually came to COP with.
Okay. And do you have any exciting things that are happening as part of your attendance at COP?
Yes. So we partnered with an organization called Innovation 4.4. It's a US-based non-for-profit that accelerates innovations to move the humanity towards sustainable development goals faster. And as part of the partnership, we are presenting a project we call Vivobiome. It's all made-to-measure, personalized footwear made on a circular basis, utilizing technologies to reduce waste, but also making literally on demand, so we can reduce general consumption production issues. And it's presented here at the UNFCCC Pavilion, the organizing body of the entire COP. And yeah, I'm very excited and proud. And at the same time, it was interesting to hear the feedback of people passing by, because obviously, like, best minds of the planet are all now in one space and time. And yeah, it was very nervous in the beginning, but now it's all coming to an end, and I think we received generally very, very good feedback, and yeah, we're gonna keep going. It's a good place to be right now.
Great. And so as we come to the middle of week 2, what's your headline that you're taking away from COP?
So from general sort of like the political economic point of view, the number one problem is about representation. So I myself personally come from a very small community in Siberia, from Lake Baikal, and I also, by presenting family comedy, I also end up presenting my own community, and I was invited to several panels, and I didn't even know that that's what's going to happen. But the problem is that nobody from my community has been represented at COP, and that's very sad. Yeah. And indigenous communities represent almost 80% of the world biodiversity, and it's really, really sad that the place where I come from, which is like a UNESCO heritage site, the deepest lake on the planet, contains 20% of the world water, and we don't have anyone talking about the community. It's yeah, and I'm an environmentalist, human rights lawyer, so that I can talk about this stuff, but it happened to be that I'm here, so that's very sad. And then representation of fossil fuels here, it's they shouldn't be at the table at all at this point, and other stuff around financing, and there's still a lack of ambition, and we need to be kind of brave and bold to move forward.
And is there anything that you see that gives you hope?
Yes, it definitely does. It was amazing to meet my colleagues, friends from all around different parts of the world, because since pandemic we've been all connected through Zoom, but it's really energizing to see people in person, like yourself, and all the movers and shakers in the space. It's really exhilarating. And the second is we, as part of COP, we're launching an innovation prize for biomaterial non-toxic development and related to oceans, and that directly feeds to our program, the Vivobiome program. That's all about mate erasure program. So we are looking for biomaterial solution that would be ocean-derived, that would be used for additive manufacturing. So that's a $100,000 prize. Please look up at Innovation 4.4 website. And yeah, that's the second year of the prize. I was a judge at last year's prize. It's all about how we can circulate oceans plastic. And yeah, we need more and more of this type of incentives, I suppose, to uplift kind of next-gen innovators around the world.
Great. Well, thank you very much. And thank you for sharing your prize announcement with us today. That's very exciting. And thank you for your time. And good luck for the rest of the time you're here at COP.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.